Setting up. And we are live.
Live. Hello, everyone, and welcome to our live streaming. This is the Boiler Room Sessions live stream performances, and tonight is our debut. And I'm very happy that you are here with us, and we have a very unique first lineup. Now, let me introduce first your host. My name is Iris van Peppen, and I'm living in Utrecht, Netherlands, and I'm a dance artist. And my co-host is with me.
Hello, I'm Laisvie, Ochoa. I'm also an artist, and we are very happy to do this. We were missing to perform and to be live, so we are doing this now.
So Laisvie and I are dance artists from Utrecht. Laisvie is from Colombia, and we have put our heads together, and we missed a gathering of live event in performance. So we start the Boiler Room Sessions, and it will be weekly, every Wednesday, 8 p.m. on this channel, Amsterdam time. So please subscribe and put it in your agendas. So we have every time a nice lineup. Now, this is our debut. My first debut as a host, never done this before. And of course, also Laisvie is our technical wizard. So she will be doing all the technique, and we try to make it as smooth as possible. We do our best. But what is more important is that we share a moment in time together through performance. And this time from your living room or wherever you are. Now, make sure that you have a good connection of Wi-Fi. If you need to change your location, do that now. Check it out. We have a little bit of time before we start. What is nice also, you can have your drink, you can have your dinner. Now, when we start, you will see on the side, you see a chat. So it would be very nice if you can put in your comments or your questions in the chat so we know you're there and you're with us and we can answer your comments. So maybe this is the moment to try out. So anyone that is live and that likes to say hi to us, can you please do that on the chat so we can see. Oh, yeah. So there, sorry, this is the first time, so I got confused by another chat, which is not me, Iris. I don't need to do that. So if you can please say hi and chat so we know that you're there. Yeah, otherwise we feel so lonely. Now, tonight I'm going to talk you through when the performances will start. Please make sure you enlarge your screen so you see the full screen and that you put your audio on so you have good audio to have a good experience of the performances. So tonight I will talk you through. We will have a very international lineup, which is the positive thing of this live streaming. We can go to all the corners of the world in one moment in time. So we start with Marguerite Papazoglou from Paris, a Greek dance artist from Paris and a colleague and friend of mine. And she lives there with her husband and 4-year-old son. And she will put the first live stream of tonight. And her dance performance is about 15 minutes long. And our next, we already have Marguerite there. So our next performance after Marguerite will be from Amsterdam, which is Diederich. We'll talk a little bit more about Diederich after the performance of Marguerite. And that will last about 15 minutes. And our last performance will be a trio from Cape Town. And we have in 2 different places, Manuela Tessi and Thalia Laric, and pianist Coila-Leah Enderstein as a trio. So that is our evening. For the rest of people that are coming in now, later, I'd like to say welcome to you, our first Boiler Room Sessions live stream performances. And we have 3 performances. The first, we have dance performance, music and dance, and performance, moving performance. If you have any comments, any questions, please use the chat. We like to know that you're there. We like to share your questions with our artists. And I will announce between all the performance the next performers. So we start, and don't forget to enlarge your screen when you watch your performance and to put on your headphones.
Great, Marguerite, we go with you.
Hi, I'm here. Here is not really my home. It's not really Paris, actually. I can not recognize anything. I would like I wanted to show you something real. And actually the only thing I found here is this. So I think you have seen this, so you can imagine how it is, how it looks like for me. And you will see not really me, but you will see my image that I can also see. And you will hear maybe what I hear, but it will not be real. So I will let you listen some words, because I think words is maybe the thing we can better share. And I will move. Parfois je pleure. Aujourd'hui je pleure de la laideur du monde. Outrage à la beauté. L'outrage, ce terme, dit Lacan, ce terme en lui-même porte la structure du passage je ne sais quelle invisible ligne. Laideur du monde. Passage je ne sais quelle invisible ligne qui structure la beauté. Laideur du monde, excessive, l'excès même, la rupture des limites, la délimitation, la délimitation. Profanation. La laideur fracasse la distinction entre le profane et le sacré. Tout est moche, tout, sans distinction. Le beau, dit encore Jacques Lacan, le beau est un éblouissement. Il m'aveugle. Le regarderai-je en face, il me méduserait. La beauté est la barrière extrême qui nous interdit l'accès à une horreur fondamentale. Comment l'homme, c'est-à-dire vivant, peut-il accéder à son propre rapport à la mort? Réponse de Lacan, le beau est précisément ce qui nous indique cette place du rapport de l'homme à sa propre mort, et qui ne nous l'indique que dans un éblouissement. Le beau, très sérieusement, nous arrête. Il nous arrête au point d'éblouissement, qui nous indique quel sens se rencontre se trouve ce champ de la destruction qui fait le monde si laid. Le beau marque un point de franchissement sur cette frontière, et cette limite, Lacan la nomme les secondes mots. Le bel objet n'est que le signifiant d'une limite, de cette limite au-delà de laquelle la mort est seconde. La seconde mort, c'est celle que le criminel infligerait s'il le pouvait à son ennemi intime. Son crime serait alors de viser son ennemi au-delà des limites entre la vie et la mort. Son crime serait de viser à ce que son ennemi n'en finisse pas de mourir. Qu'une fois mort, il meurt encore, sans arrêt, éternellement, infernal. La seconde mort est sans sépulture. Elle traque la mort dans le principe même de sa puissance formatrice, celle qui règle les alternances de la corruption et de la génération. Elle suspend tout ce qui a rapport à la transformation, au cycle des générations et des corruptions, à l'histoire. La seconde mort déchaîne la mort. Elle libère la mort de ses chaînes. Elle l'extrait de l'affreuse routine des métamorphoses de la vie. Elle coupe l'enchaînement des générations. Elle n'est pas naturelle. Elle n'est pas humaine, parce qu'elle ne s'inscrit en rien. Elle est anéantissement. Et si quoi que ce soit pouvait lui succéder, ce ne pourrait être qu'une création, ex nihilo, un recommencement. Mais de l'anéantissement, le beau peut-il naître? La seconde mort est un anéantissement, une mort sans trace, la mort de qui ne serait pas né, l'annulation totale d'avoir été, la mort qui exige de n'être pas, manque à être. La seconde mort, dit Lacan, est pour l'homme le signifiant de son désir. N'entendons pas ici un désir de mourir, entendons une détresse fondamentale, une douleur d'exister, un manque à être au cœur de l'homme, un manque à être qui fait battre le cœur de l'homme. La pulsion de mort peut-elle être autre chose que tendance à la destruction? La pulsion de mort chez l'homme peut-elle être pulsion de second mort? Et alors manque à être, et alors désir, et alors vie. Pour cela, ne faudrait-il pas ne pas laisser la mort à la mort? Ne faudrait-il pas résister contre la mort morte, ainsi nommée par Jean-Henri? Ne faut-il pas objecter à la fascinante captation de la mort dans le nombre toujours plus grand, anonymisant toujours plus les uns et les autres? Il faudrait savoir compter les morts, chaque un. Mais nous ne savons plus. Il n'y a plus d'un. On ne sait même pas compter la mort des vies qui n'ont jamais compté. Aujourd'hui, je pleure la mort, la domestication de la mort, son absorption dans un espace. Où règne indifférence, anonymat. Interchangeabilité, grisaille, stéréotypie des gestes, des paroles, des institutions. Tout ça est d'une telle laideur. Et ce n'est pas la mort, car scandaleusement, Jean-Louis nous le fait entendre, pour chacun, la mort est encore toute vivante, palpitante de la chair qui s'arrête, toute péante vers un infini qui fait horreur au nécrophone. Accueillir la mort, ce serait alors un respect des choses précaires, des gestes, des regards, des façons, la marque du soleil, l'inutile dans toute sa transparence. Je serais posé un regard patient, sur la mort non forclose qui régit la vie et la quotidienneté et la grâce des visages. C'est à partir de ça qu'un monde peut se construire qui ne soit pas cimetière. Thank you.
Thank you, Marguerite. So we have, thank you, Marguerite. We have comment on your performance.
Yes.
Yes, I hear a lot of applause coming in my my phone. Some people say that the chat doesn't work, so they contact me. So if the chat doesn't work, I assume you have to log in on your account. It should be very simple. Even I can chat. So if I can chat, everyone can do it. So try it. And otherwise, you can also send me emails or whatever. Lots of applause. But Laisvie also has some comments, right?
Yeah, we do. So we have our colleague choreographer, Jos Rosier, and he said that the variations between action and stillness are very good.
Thank you.
Yes.
It's such things you don't have in the applause. Oh, I have a message coming on my phone.
Yes,
Saying
good.
thank you. Thank you too.
For next
Actually,
time,
it's the woman who wrote the text. Big
for
applause
next time
because
I'm
she
going
did it
to
right.
bring some applause in audio, so it feels a bit more natural with fake applause.
So the text, I wanted to say the text that you used is the text of Dorothée Legrand.
Yes.
Dorothée Legrand. Is there anything you want to say about her? Because we can put it in the chat. So
we put in the chat the text. It's difficult. I'm really not good at this, but she's someone very alive in the thinking and alive in life too. And she's psychanalyst and philosopher. And you can read things from her, I guess, with her name. And she just there is something very funny to say that her last book named L'Absence, which is absence, and writing absence. And it was just before all this happened, you know, and we worked on this concept of presence and absence, and now we looking for the absence in the presence, and now we are looking for the presence in the absence. So
the presence in the absence. Yes. Sometimes you freeze. So then I check. So I wanted to also ask on behalf of hopefully the audience. I don't know who is the audience because I cannot see you. So please use this chat. The situation in France, Marguerite, must be different a little bit than here in Holland, for example. How is the situation? You're in total lockdown, right?
We are in total lockdown of everything, and especially of thinking, maybe, or doing things. Actually, we have an atmosphere here which is, I mean, everybody has some rules which proceeds from medical reasons, and here we have some other rules which, for example, I couldn't have danced outside. I mean, I could, but if police see me dancing outside, even if it's nothing to do with the virus, it's forbidden, for example, because here you don't know, you don't have laws that say you cannot do that. We have laws that say you can only do this. So by definition, if you say that something like this, all the rest is forbidden. So we can go for a walk for 1 hour, or buying things, or working.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
But finding here, I mean, I miss so much the contact and the people.
The contact and the people, yeah.
That there was an experience to touch through myself, by touching myself, to really make body alive again. And it was very difficult to touch myself because of not touching someone else. And I found the contact again through the dance, through touching myself.
And we have somebody on the chat, I think for you, Laisvie.
Yes, so Josh is again asking if tonight you escaped the lockdown, if you are escaping the lockdown to do this now.
Yes, of course I escaped. I escaped every day.
You manage to escape the lockdown. Yeah?
Yeah, actually it will be the last time I will be in that space here, which is with this concrete floor and yeah. But I will find something else tomorrow, and of course on the streets, of course by writing or talking with people, and yeah, and keep things alive. That's the point.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you
And
so much, Manuela.
Actually, thank you so much for this invitation.
Oh,
Because what I feel here is the space to transform this space here. It's now I really had an experience of very different of like being alone here. You were there. You were there.
Well, I thank you too. I mean, we need imagination in this time. That's the thing. So thank you, Marguerite. Stay with us.
You.
And
thank you.
Stay with us because maybe more comments will come and we can come back after our evening. Laisvie, before you show Diederich, I like to announce Diederich a bit and his work. I just heard that if the freezing that I see is just me, so I hope you don't see you don't see it. So Laisvie, maybe I don't know, maybe Diederich not yet on screen. Diederich van Rijsewijk, he is a student from the Conservatory Utrecht, and he is in his third year. And Diederich has a background in indie rock music, and he's part of the band called Void Fair. Now he's more working as a performer and a video artist, and he has his own YouTube channel. And Laisvie will put that channel on the chat now or later, so you can check it out. His work, he's looking for and playing with absurdism and creating intuitive sound sculptures. And tonight he will be performing an improvised performance for about 15 minutes. So please enjoy your performance of Diederich van Rijsewijk.
And it dropped away for so long.
Great, that was lovely. Let's bring back Edith. Wait, you are still muted. Sorry, wait. Yes, here we are again.
Hello. Yeah, I was still enjoying the birds, actually.
Beautiful, yeah. We have them there in the background. And we had a lot of comments. People were very happy to see Diederich dancing free in the fields. So, for example, Joss said, I'm seeing some martial arts background. M. Knudsen is saying, I miss walking barefoot on grass. Then Elegnops, hi, I'm loving this. MRHR83 says, you are taking me into space, brother. Yolanda.
Ze leest nu commentaar op.
Yeah.
Taking me into space, brother.
We hear Diederich. We don't have an image of Diederich, but we can still hear him.
Yeah, do we bring back Diederich?
And I don't think he wanted to. Oh, there he is.
Sorry, that was me. Yeah, also we have Moy. What a great ending. Sorry. Big fan, hearts, claps, all of that for Diederich. And also in our internal chat, Marguerite, our previous artist, is saying it's just like dreaming. And yeah, and that it looks great running out in the landscape. Wahoo!
People happy, this spaciousness and hearing the birds again. And it I had to laugh so loud. Thank God I'm alone here. But it reminded me of the cows, you know, the first day running into the fields and the happy cows. So thank you so much, Diederich. And he will be with us also. So at the end, we will gather and we can have our last questions or comments when you please. So I'd like to announce our last artists. So don't bring the image right now because I like to share some information. We're going to see a trio, and it's a special trio because we have two spaces in Cape Town. One space is by Manuela Tessi and Thalia Laric and dance, and we have Coila-Leah Enderstein piano. And what we're going to see is a real-time composed music and dance performance, which will be approximately 20 minutes. Well, so far, I think our performances were shorter than our 15 minutes. So time is tonight quite, it has its own timing, let's say, which is possible with a live stream anywhere. Something about this trio. Coila, Manuela, and Thalia have performed together as a trio in various settings between Cape Town, Berlin, and Amsterdam. They will perform a real-time piece of approximately 20 minutes, like I said. And so we have Coila, who's a pianist from Cape Town, but currently completing her master's in sound studies in Berlin. And Thalia is a dancer from Cape Town and living between South Africa and the Netherlands. And Manuela Tessi is a dancer from Italy, based in the Netherlands for many years. And this trio first met 3 years ago, and their work consists mostly on real-time composed music and dance work in settings of workshops, residencies, and performances in Berlin, Cape Town, and in Amsterdam. And very interesting to look. If you're interested in this kind of a work, please look at their website, which is musicdance.net. And I think Laisvie has put it on our chat, musicdance.net. Now, please enjoy this performance. And if you do, afterwards, stay with us for a little while. So I can also say something about next week. Enjoy. Thank you, Manuela, Thalia, and Coila. Wow, beautiful. The applause for all the audience, all the performers, all the audience. There, Margarita. Marguerite and Diederich is also coming in.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, applause, applause, let's see. Beautiful.
Thank you, guys.
Yes.
Good, really nice.
Wonderful evening. We had, there is Diederich. So,
Thank you.
Laisvie, I think we got a lot of comments, right?
Yes, we do. People were loving it. You have loads of fans. So I'm going to read them now to you. We have Veronica Lungo saying, stupende. We have Tierra Flamenca saying, so beautiful. Valentina Pereto, bravissime. Leila, Kirsten, yay, beautiful people, so wonderful. Joss again saying great interaction. Monique saying beautiful with a heart. And then Nicole Vieira, beautiful girls, another heart. Then wonderful, very beautiful Tamara. Leila, lots of claps. And thank you. She's also saying thank you to you. Wow, more comments are coming and coming. This is so nice. It says, wonderful and surprising how intimate it is to be watching without anyone next to me, and how the space seems to become bigger and bigger. That's from Natania. Then we have another heart, and then Ilma saying beautiful story, more claps. We also have Isabella saying love you guys. Ilse saying stunning performance. Coila, Thalia, and Manuela. What an honest performance. Thank you. Meet my music dance family. So I guess this is a close friend. And then Emma is saying, thanks for organizing this and great to see female trio. Missing it. Yes. And I'm going to come to say later, maybe I also come back to the comments to Diederich, because you also had a lot of comments and you didn't hear them all.
Yeah. Well, you can already do that.
Okay, great.
I could hear some of it when I was coming back. I did the headphones.
Okay.
It was nice.
Yes. So I wanted to tell you credits for the great camera work and the grassroots and lovely birds.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's good to also thank your cameraman that was helping you today.
Actually. But I will say it to him, yeah.
Great. Yes, that was all the comments, it is?
Yeah, wonderful. And our debut, we kicked off the first Boiler Room sessions live streaming performances. I did not have a lot of time in the beginning to introduce what is Boiler Room sessions. I think it made it clear tonight in the evening what we have been seeing so far. It is music, it is dance, it is movement, it's performance, it's life. That's the main thing. It's life. That's what we miss, to have a life gathering in performance. And it could be improvised, could be scored, choreographed. That is all open, but it must be live. And so if you are watching and you are an artist yourself and you feel like, I want to be part of this big family, let us know. So because we would like to keep it going weekly, for how long this needs to be taken, when is life back to normal, and do we actually want to keep this happening? Because we now spreading Paris, Cape Town, and Holland just in one streaming. It's quite extraordinary. So thank you so much for that. I also wanted to say that I forgot saying something that I thought was very important. That is for the performance of Diederich. I mentioned you're studying at the Conservatory Utrecht, but I did not mention the faculty, which is the music performance artist faculty, also known as musician 3.0, which means that it's about improvisation, musical improvisation, transdisciplinary, hence your work. So I think it's crucial to mention your particular work and your musicality and humor in that. So having said that, Laisvie have put the websites and the YouTube channel in the chat, Laisvie. Yeah. Now, if you have anything you still want to say, you can do that. Meanwhile, I will talk a little bit about next week, if you don't mind, but please interfere, Laisvie, if there is something that we need to say about tonight. For next week, because next week we also have such a nice lineup. We're moving from Bogota, Colombia, to Holland, to Germany. So that's quite special. So next week we will have a solo dance performance performed by Sofia Maya from Bogota, Colombia. And we also have a trio, a musical performance trio of Geerte de Koe and of Pau. Oh dear, I don't have his last name in my right now. It's a last minute thing. Pau, oh Geerte, if you're here, please let us know. Laisvie can add his last name. And George Dimitriou. So we have a cello, alt violin and violin, a trio. And after we also have a trio. Wow, we have two trios. We have a contemporary dance trio of Romani Deer from Bogota and UK, Juana Del Mar from Bogota, and Susanne Grau from Germany. So that is next week at 8 p.m. So please, before you go, make sure you sign up and subscribe on this YouTube channel. And please be back next week with us so we can keep on going with the good work. So before I say goodbye, Laisvie, do we have last things that we need to share from the people?
Well, I would like to hear a little bit the artist, if you don't mind. You did a great job. Sometimes it's not so nice to talk after you perform, but if you feel like saying something, I think this is the moment. So I don't know how you feel, guys. I hear Marguerite saying thank you and walking in the empty streets.
Not so empty, actually.
Okay.
I have to go home. Yeah. And thank you very much for organizing this. It was a great, not only idea, but way to do. And I hope it will accompany us the whole day and the whole period long. Thank you.
Great.
Thank you to the performance as well.
Nice.
This is the cameraman. This is Thomas.
Hi guys.
I'd like to thank him
Hey,
and
Thomas.
for his cooperation.
You're welcome.
And thank you all for organizing this because it was so great to be doing something again, because I really miss the performing and the being on stage. And this was a very special experience, actually, to very weird, but very, very, very cool and nice to be doing this in this way now, and to see that we can reach people and share it like this. And yeah, I'm looking forward to more.
Well, we can you can do it again if you like.
Yeah.
Later on, if we just keep on going. Yeah, thank you so much. Yes, wonderful.
Thank you so much to the other performers. It was really nice to share this moment with you this evening. So thank you.
Thank you, Coila.
Thank you, everybody. And it is Laisvie for holding the space all over the world. Yeah, it's quite exciting to share and invite worldwide. Yeah, I was never done this before. It's really exciting.
Yeah, so special. Yeah. Our friends from different countries can see one same performance. Thank you.
I know, it's quite extraordinary and such an inspiration to see you all in all these variations of performance tonight. It lifts my heart in this rough time. So on a personal note, thank you so much. And well, I think this is the moment to close. Is that true, Laisvie?
Yes, I also want to say that we have been experimenting all this week with technology, and today we finally did it. It's going to get even better for next sessions. So invite your friends to subscribe to our channel, and we will have more of these wonderful things next weeks. People are now creating specifically with Zoom and with all this setting that we are using for these live performances. So it's just going to grow. Again, thank you for our first artist to join. It was delightful. And yeah, I say goodbye now.
Goodbye. See you next week, 8 o'clock Amsterdam time. Bye.